Arthurian Legend Project by Julie Kwan. Topic: How was the life in medieval ages for peasants and nobles? Thesis: Life during medieval ages was different in some ways, but it was also similar in some ways. Definition of culture: Culture is the arts and other manifestation of human intellectual achievement regarded collectively. Examples of culture: clothing, education, food, religion, and games. Clothing. Peasants. From the picture, you can see that peasants wear simple clothing while a little bit fancy in some ways. Clothing. Most of the peasants couldn't afford to buy clothes, so they made their own with materials. So, women will buy the material for them, and they'll make it and give it to the man. Clothing for peasant man. Men wear flowing tunics, undershirts, stockings, cloaks, and briefs. Clothing for peasant women. Women wear kirtles that reach to their ankle. Married women usually wear tight-fitting caps and put their hair into bun. Novels. From the picture, you can see that novels were a little bit more fancy, but not that much fancier than other people. Noble man and woman. Both noble man and woman dress similar to peasant man and woman, but they made sure that their clothes had special points on their sleeves. For example, some women had some kind of embroiderment like a leaf and a flower pattern in their end of their sleeves to show their fanciness, and show that they're different from peasants and other people. Religion. Christianity has strong power in Europe. It affected many things like politics, children's education, and people's reaction to events. Religion. People believed that the universe was geocentric. People believed that humans were the greatest invention that was made on Earth. People believed that there was heaven and hell. Games for all. People of all classes played chess, which is one of the games that are still being played in the 21st century. Games for noble class. People in noble class enjoyed games to make their good business relationship. People met around in shops and enjoyed playing games. Games. People play games to relieve stress, business interaction, and new acquaintances. Games for peasants. Peasant class met in tavern and market days and played prisoner's space and blind man's bluff. Music. From the picture, you could see that people are really excited and they're happy. From the picture, I could state that people are really happy to listen to music. Music. Music was usually played in festivals, dinner tables, pubs, and other places that people could enjoy music. Music was usually cheerful to cheer people up and feel relaxed from the day's work. Especially peasants, they depended on hearing music after their work to cheer themselves up and relax. Festival. The picture shows jousting. People gather up and saw people jousting in medieval ages. Festivals. Festivals were held every week or 2 weeks. People usually traded stuff like how people traded in marketplaces. Festivals. People enjoyed being at festivals. Festivals gave opportunity for new acquaintances. Food. The picture is one of the peasant dinner times. Food for peasants. Peasants couldn't afford expensive meals. Some of the peasants could barely afford their daily meal. Food for peasants. Peasants mostly drank dark bread made of rye grain. Peasants sometimes ate stews called pottage, which is made out of peas, beans, and onions. Only sweet food that peasants could get was berries, nuts, and honey that they could collect from the woods. Peasants were not able to eat much meat because it was hard to afford them. Nobles could afford expensive meals. Nobles were able to afford themselves meat. Nobles ate capons, geese, larks, and chickens. Those 4 meats couldn't be afforded by peasants sales in any time. They were able to get hands on expensive sweet food. Marriage. Peasants usually made for love. Models were to have another relationship with family or wealthy business owners. So these are my citations. And thank you for watching.